Hey, what is up everybody? It's your boy Vocaria here showing you how to essentially beat Back for Blood on any difficulty you want. Ever run into nightmare mode in beta phase, open or closed, and absolutely get rolled when you step right into the hallway of the hotel? Been there? Alright, I'll tell you how to essentially improve your character. In this game, you can kill zombies for copper and supply cubes. The copper is used to buy guns every round, and the supply cubes are used outside of the game to buy perk cards. These perk cards help you so much in the game, it's like getting a buff for your character. You can make a deck for a specialized role on your team, such as a medical healer, a melee fighter, or elite gunner. Each card perk you select in order will be the order you will see them once the act starts. So if you place a good card in the first slot, then you will start with that card. I'm going to be telling you what the best cards to use, in my opinion, as a closed beta tester that has completed Act 1 on Veteran. I will be giving out each reason for each type of cards and why you should use them. Let's start with the S tier cards, or the basically mandatories. Okay, I got a Google Doc out here and I have each card that you will probably need. So these are the S tier cards. The combat knife is I would say you would want to start with the combat knife, because the combat knife, I've tested it on Veteran. I have not tested it anywhere else. But uh, the combat knife does 90 damage, whereas your hands do 20 to 30. So combat knife is strong. It's basically you knife the zombies in the head, and then it'll be done. Um, this is a pack, so these two go together. Two is one and one is none. You can equip a primary weapon in your secondary slot, so you can have two primary weapons, but the negative effect is that it has minus 25% swap speed. You can negate that effect with this item, with this perk as well. So this will cost you two slots in your starter. So if you get the combat knife and then these two as well, that's already three of your five starting slots for your perks. And then these are also good perks because these are in the S tier cards. We got run and gun. You can shoot while sprinting, so you don't have to stop to shoot. This is pretty good for those who want to like just run and shoot. So it's just very explanatory. um Group therapy, when you use a support item, all of your teammates heal for 10 health, which is great. It just helps everyone in the team. Healing a teammate also heals you for 100% of the amount healed. That's charitable soul right there. The other one was group therapy, and this one is charitable soul. So these two are like, uh if you just have them, it just helps with healing. Healing is a big part of this game, even more so than actually just shooting, because healing uh like it it helps your survivability in the game, which you need, because nightmare mode is like you will barely survive. Inspiring Sacrifice and Avenge the Fallen are two team based cards. When a teammate falls down, you heal 25 health over 10 seconds for Inspiring Sacrifice, and the other one is you gain 30% damage, 20% reload speed, and unlimited ammo for 10 seconds. So if you pair these two together, say your friend has Inspiring Sacrifice, and say you have Avenge the following. So if one of your teammate or you falls down, then you get 25 health, 30% damage, 20% reload speed, and unlimited ammo for 10 seconds. So, but if you, we have tested it, so if um, you pick up Inspiring Sacrifice and your teammate has picked up Inspiring Sacrifice, you do not heal 50 health over 10 seconds. So make sure you test out these things before you play the game, or dive into nightmare mode, as you will see that it's not very efficient to pick up the same card twice. Second Chance, you gain 1 extra life, which is like it's not an extra life, you get like an extra knockdown, which is great in nightmare mode, because I think nightmare mode has like, you get fewer knockdowns before you actually die, and those are the S tier cards, just like stuff you want to start with to help out your team, to help yourself and all of that. Combat Knife is good for veteran. I wouldn't say it's great on nightmare mode, because you will get too swarmed before you even do anything. Let's go to A tier cards, which are solid pickups. These are like your next cards, like from 4 to 10, I would say, is where your A tier cards should be. The top 3 should be your S tier cards up here. So then you got your A tier cards, and you got like all of these cards. I'm not going to go over every single one, but Numb is really good because it's plus 15% damage resistance while you have temporary health. And if you don't know the game, the temporary health you get, if you don't have any of the perks, you get temporary health by taking pain meds, which is a support item in the game. And you basically get more damage resistance while you have Numb. Next one is Fresh Bandage. You heal 10 trauma damage at the start of each level. I can't show it to you here because the beta is not out at this time. Open beta comes out tomorrow. I'll be releasing this video today, but open beta comes out tomorrow, and you'll see that the trauma damage is actually the bar of health that you see that is kind of like striped red and black. If you see that stripe red and black, that is your trauma damage, and you can heal that by either having a perk like Fresh Bandage to help it to help you, or find a first aid cabinet. Those first aid cabinets on survivor mode, there are 4 free charges, and then it will cost 400 copper after that. And on veteran, it's 1 free charge and it will cost 400 copper after that. I have not tested out nightmare mode, so I wish I could have tested it out before the closed beta has ran out, but I'll be testing it out in the open beta, so I'll keep you guys updated on the information I have received. And let's just move on to the next card, which is Medical Professional. First aids and defibs also recover 10 trauma damage and 1 extra life, so it's like a better than Fresh Bandage, because it's whenever you use a defib or a first aid kit, which is great because you will be using a lot of defibs in nightmare mode and sometimes veteran mode. And usually in veteran mode you want 2 people carrying defibs, 1 person carrying a toolkit and the other guy carrying whatever, like a stun gun or a ammo pouch or something like that. Surplus pouches is you get minus 10% health, but your whole team gets 1 more grenade or frag or whatever to throw, a throwable item essentially. Or yeah, so it's a solid pick, but you're gonna have to sacrifice your health for it. So if you're a good gamer, or like you know you don't need health, then you can pick it up and help out your team, which is it's a solid pickup, but something I wouldn't get because I'm new to this type of game. Ammo stash, your secondary weapon have unlimited ammo, but your secondary weapon reload 20% slower, so it's slower to reload, but you have unlimited ammo, which is great because in this game you run out of ammo really quickly if you're just spraying them. and not aiming for the head, which is what most people do when they are swarmed with zombies. Is they just unload their ammo when they panic. Um, it's just what happens. It's the nature of the game. Durable is 15% trauma resistance and +5 health. If you're going for a tanky build, this is great because you won't get that trauma damage as much. Poultice is good. When you heal a teammate, they heal for an additional 15 health over 30 seconds. It's just something good because it adds more health. Because usually, first aid, not first aid, but like bandages heal for like 15 health. So it literally doubles your health over time. Marked for death, when mutations you ping are highlighted and your team deals 10% increased damage to highlighted enemies. Pings are really easy to do on the PC. It is just the Q button, so you literally just spam your Q button and your team does 10% more damage towards it. Energy bar is good. It's a 20% stamina regeneration and +5 health. Stamina is important in this game because you will have to run. On some missions you have to run, and on some missions you can take it slow. But there are many missions where you have to run across a bridge, across a road, and through places that you don't want to go to. Essentially, it is good to get back your regen or your stamina as fast as possible. Tactical vest is you get 30% rifle ammo cap, and you do 10% more damage with assault rifles and LMGs. It just sounds really good. It's a good buff. There's no negative effects to it, so that's a good pickup right there. Miraculous recovery. When you use a support item, it has a 25% chance to do 100% increased effect. So basically, you heal fully if you get the chance to. It's a 1 in 4 chance to do so, but it will help you a lot. Cross trainers, plus 20% stamina, plus 20% stamina regen, plus 3% move speed, and plus 5 health. So it's basically like the energy bar, but you get 20% more stamina and 3% more move speed. So that's why these two are good, because it just helps you a lot. Superior cardio, plus 20% stamina, plus 20% sprint efficiency, and plus 5 health. So sprint efficiency is different from the other two. So this just helps you just move through the map quicker. And breakout is basically when you get grabbed, you can't do anything about it unless you have the one character that helps you break out or this card. And then we move on to the B tier card. So this is like anything you would pick up. It's alright. I wouldn't say it's all that that good, but it's an alright card to have. So I'm not gonna go over every single one. I'm gonna just tell you why you should pick it up. So buckshot is if you're playing with a shotgun. Batter up is if you are going for a melee build. Grenade pouch, if it's a good pickup no matter what, because you get one more grenade. A fanny pack, you get one more support item, medical item, or whatever. Admin reload, it reloads for you when you swap your weapon. Hunker down, you do more damage when you're crouching. Experience EMT, when you use a support item, your target will get more maximum health until the end of the level. It says until the end of the level, so it's not as good, but it's alright to have, I guess. Patient hunter, every time you ADS, you increase your damage by 10% up to 3 times. So it will increase your damage to 30% every time you ADS, which is aim down sights. Ammo for all, you get 10% team ammo cap. It's not as good as the other team bonuses, but it is still a team bonus, so it's right here. Mandatory PT, this is probably better than the ammo thing. It's your whole team gets 10% more stamina. which is important, like I said before, because you're gonna have to be running everywhere. Medical expert, you get 15% healing efficiency. So basically, if you're going for a healing build, go get medical expert. Fire in the hole, basically if you're going for any grenade type build, you will get this. Pep talk, uh, pep talk is basically if you're also going for a medical build, it helps you revive people faster. Rolling thunder, you get this if you're doing a shotgun build. Combat medic, another healing use, so just if you're doing a medical build. Stimulants, also another medical build, but it helps you offensively. Slugger, if you're doing a melee build, it'll help you kill more people if you're doing melee. Evasive action, basically if you're just running away and you can't dodge all of the zombies, evasive action should help you. Vitamins, you get base plus 15 health, which is quite a lot in nightmare mode, so that should help you survive a bit. Chemical courage, another healing thing that's gonna help you do damage as well. And then we got the C tier cards, which is situational. So I put them here because not many people will get these, but they're like also like basic cards that don't really do anything much for you. Like Pyro and Bomb Squad, if you're going for like Bomb Squad is frag grenades and pipe bombs, so it will help you increase damage, but like you're probably gonna have to have a whole you already have like a whole deck in using pipe bombs and frag grenades, and pyro is the same thing but for molotovs. And then most of these are just basic cards that you will pick up at the very beginning of the game, and there are some that are like cool and whatnot, like money grubbers. Every time your team takes copper, you gain 5 additional copper, stacking up to 100 additional copper, so you can have money if you're very selfish, essentially. But you can be selfless by giving it to your team as well. This is a good card, but I would say it depends, because you don't really need to have money unless, like, if you have a better card to replace it, then you wouldn't grab this. This is like if you don't have any other good card, which is it's good in that case. Just some other stuff, and then we got the scavenger cards, which is basically you can sense nearby items, whatever scavenger you have, whatever, and more of them spawn. So weapon scavenger I haven't played with yet, but I think you start with the copper scavenger, so you get more money and you can sense where they are. Sometimes people put these in their starter cards so they can just throughout the game start with more and more. It's kind of fun. And then the rest have negative effects, so they're just F tier cards. I mean, you could go with some of the negative effects and then balance it out with another card, but that's just holding up 2 slots of cards when you can have, like, I don't know, like money grubbers is a good okay card by itself. And then just any of the S tier cards, any of the A tier cards should be great for you, and maybe even B tier cards if you want. Essentially it's just, and then here is the link. I will be sharing this link in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Vokaria. I will see you guys next time.